We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox. Trent Thornton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, ball 1.
Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls.
And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summerskill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
J.D. Martinez is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do
down.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Colin McHugh, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of the long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
We got full count.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle tonight.
And there's one away. Settling in now, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
That's ball 2.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw, and at first after the 2-out walk. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Again, a 1-2. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So here's Michael Chavis now. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Ouch, that one hit him.
That ball got it.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 5.
First offering on its way. And that's
1-0.
high for a ball, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Nope, that's foul.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally,
this one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The third baseman, Rafael.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here now is Rafael Devers. And that misses for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Bradley, the runner at third. Pilar over at second. Benintendi on at first with 2 down. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Boston. Last half of the second set to go. Next to bat for Toronto, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Now the 2-0. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And this is low, ball one. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Richard brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Stepping in to Oscar Hernandez as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. There's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. 3-0 now.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
3-1 the count now. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Misses inside with that one, ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Biggio isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Hero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
So now to the plate, Jairo Munoz. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Munoz, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Their count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
To the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. behind 0-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. All set for the start of the inning. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Martinez.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Xander Bogaerts is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. This is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to First is in time, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I got
Well
2-1
above the
to count.
letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it
We got
fair.
3-2.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. And
boy,
good
that's
patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time
Now
out, so he wants
the
to get
third
off on the
baseman.
right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball. Two balls, 1 strike. I count.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Blue Jays. The second
Digging in
baseman.
for his second at-bat, Kevin Biggio. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right
At the
fielder,
plate,
number
Rendell
50.
pitching. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
McHugh pauses. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Breaking
Count
ball
is
that
2-1.
time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's
Whoa,
fallen
that's
behind now, 3-1. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
0-2.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A couple of walks. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes,
Leading
they've
off for the
only
Red
scored
Sox,
1 run, but
the
he
second
said they've
baseman,
done a great job of
Michael.
forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this
Ball
game goes
1, no
on.
strike.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 2-0. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And the count will be full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick. Darwin's Hernandez is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Reese McGuire looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Number 10.
From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
2-1. That's ball
3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Jairo Munoz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch misses here and he runs it to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, the pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Here's Joe Panik, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set and the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Lourdes Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar will reach out with one hand to make the catch. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Benintendi.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Rafael Devers waits on deck. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is the type when you kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. Shaw fields it cleanly. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. Ibar, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 49.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
1 and 2.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Kevin Biggio. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area. Vasquez has got it, and the side. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Rounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit out toward second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. One out, nobody on. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Brandon Workman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First delivery to him on the way. To Oscar Hernandez. Stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Reese McGuire waits on deck. Fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, number 10.
Now in the box, Reese McGuire. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that 7th inning ready to roll. Into the box, Christian Vasquez is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Framber Valdez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59.
First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Kevin Pillar is next as he finds himself behind 0-1 from the stretch. Short, hit hard. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, left fielder.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Started to go down after it. He couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
0-2. Nope,
good waste pitch. 1-2.
1 ball.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Dewar. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder on the warning track. He makes the catch. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is trying to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2 men are on with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later.
And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
Now batting.
First offering on its way.
Nick Moreland.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Swing and a miss got him reaching. McGuire is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Lined up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Heath Hembry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 37.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joe Penn. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch.
Ball, that's 6 out.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. 3-1 now.
3 balls.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Sliding into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here it comes.
1-0.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. From the stretch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Jay's answer. So coming to the plate, Michael Chavis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47, Chris Davinsky.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Christian Vasquez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Hernandez is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Changes up on him, and that's in the dirt for a ball. Lifted down the line in left. A ball that's carrying, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. This is hit softly to third.